Hello everybody and welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. Let's go turn in our quest.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Right. Sure. Whatever you say, man. Alright, bears. On behalf of Thed, the farmer, and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the Lothering wood, to find a family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth, for they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides should prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. How are they abominations? They're just being bears. Come on. Alright. Lonely boy in a village, or lone boy in the village whose mother is missing. Oh yes. We've encountered said boy. What did we do with that boy anyways? Did we tell him to fuck off? I don't think so. Oh, there's a doggy. I think I pointed out that dog before. But once again, I'm like a fucking goldfish, man. Isn't this the boy? No, that's a girl. Ah, they all look alike. Boy, girl, who cares? Were all these gathered here before? I don't know, but let's go. Let's go get that mother, and let's go get those bears. Hello? Wolfies? Come at me. Oh, they're all coming. I was kind of hoping— oh my god, that's a lot of wolves. Holy shit, that's a lot of wolves. Alright, 4 hit. Hells yes. Okay. Flurry, sure. Actually didn't. Oh my god, this is like an overwhelming amount. There. I think she already did Mind Blast. Okay. Yeah, you did. Good job. You did stuff. Why don't you help Alistair with that one? There. The faster we focus stuff down, the better we'll be. And actually, why don't you turn this on? And you can use Shield Bash on that. Never mind! Well, that wolf just said no to that. 2 striking, turn it on. Why did the inventory just— alright. That went a lot better than I would have imagined from the number of wolves. Jeez. Holy. Alright.
I'll get on it.
Found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Aww. That sucks. What else is there to say? Believe, yep. There's the bears! Oh god. They're raging. They're raging bears. I should have leveled up Alistair. Alright, good job everyone. Round of applause. Back to the Chantry board. Hell yeah. Dude, we should bring these pelts too. Wolf pelts? I bet those will give us a good sum of money. But no. Of course, we're not smart enough to think of doing that. Oh, this is the boy. No, that's the boy that
Let him
translates
take
everything.
notice and shine upon thee.
Where did he go?
Thou hast done his work this day.
Where did the boy
And
go?
the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Yeah, the animals held their breath alright, as in they're fucking dead. You have just qualified for a specialization. Okay. Let's see. We want to go like that, maybe? Wait, so I get a specialization point, but I can't use it yet? Why can't I use it? How do I unlock it? I should have read the fucking tutorial thing! Ah. That's a sustained. Which I don't like for my character, because she's not a tank. She ain't no tank, yo. 26, 24. Oh. Maybe I should... 24? Yeah, yeah. Sounds good. With the sustained mode, though. Not sure if it's really something I want, but... Well, take it. And for Alistar... let's get your constitution up, actually. And... Shield wall. Shrugging off missile attacks at the cost of reduced damage. Immune to direct knockdowns. But we need shield expertise. Which is here. Which is a passive, okay. Alright. I need to click it first, jeez. Idiot. Okay, I paused for a little bit there to see if I could find out why exactly I couldn't spend that specialization point, but I couldn't find it, and apparently I missed the information, I don't know. But, we need to find Pattergritch in Lothering here. I have no idea who Pattergritch is, I don't know where the fuck you would find him. So I guess we're just gonna have to wander around. Yay! I think I'm actually gonna do that off screen because I don't think it'll be very fun watching me just wandering around trying to find this one guy. Ha! First place I check. I find him. Here's Pattergritch.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter from you, or for you, from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Yeah, fun. I'm guessing I'm gonna see your corpse rather than anything else. Do people get mad at you in this game if you steal stuff? I don't remember. Oh, it's a key required one. Oh, never mind then. Well, aren't you useless, Liliana? Wait a minute. Can't you, like, convince the sister, or mother, sorry, to give you the key to that thing?
What can I do for you now?
Nothing.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Never mind. So much for getting something from the church. I'm sorry, Chantry. Often get those mixed up. Okay, where to now? As far as I know, I've done everything I can in Lothering. I'm pretty sure anyways. I mean, I still have the poison quest, but frankly, poison quest doesn't really
a witch of the Kukari
interest me.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Well then, Morgan, you sound like you had a splendid childhood. Just splendid indeed. Wait, have I harvested these? Either I can't or I've already done so. I guess we're leaving. Leaving Lothering. Yes. When I first played the game, I actually came across a glitch where it wouldn't let me leave Lothering. No matter how many times I ran at that wall and clicked, I could not leave Lothering.
Bad dreams, huh?
Seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon. Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises.
Glad to
Anyhow,
hear.
you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
But it's the middle of the fucking night. Alright, we're healed. An each party member can be found somewhere in the camp. Blah blah blah. Okay. And what did you just give me? Enchantment. Talk to the dwarves. And you gave me something else as well. What did you give me? Oh, this is one thing I don't really like, is that it doesn't cross off Paddock Rich, like even though I've already done it. So I need to like keep track myself whether I've done it or not. And I'm really bad at that. No, seriously, what other quest did it just give me? The Bandslands. What DLC is this? Just the Ruins of Ostagar one? Merchant in the distance. I think this is what appears to be following you. If we set a camp, he might be able to catch up to you. Well, I am in the party camp. But isn't that just... Hey, hello. Is it you? Levy Dryden.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden.
Levy.
Did Duncan ever mention me?
No.
Levy of the coins?
No.
Levy the trader?
No. I'm Sorsha. Never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years.
No, don't be hurt.
But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. but I know he would want his work carried on, his pledge fulfilled.
Really? What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles.
No, I don't know.
My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last warden commander of Ferelden back when the wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Orland banished the wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Orland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
Sure enough. So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Orland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did. And I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
How will reclaiming the peak help the wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
So why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Caelan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostergar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Alright. Well, your family's faith will be rewarded. I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Sure. Not sure when I should do this. Okay, I don't really want to read that.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Huh. Feel free to stay, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Sounds good.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So what's your story exactly?
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
Ah. Have you heard any rumors?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I see. Well, let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Discounts sound good. I'm more interested in selling things to you, however. I do have the toxin extract. Maybe I will go to Lothering and finish that off, just because I don't want that sticking around in my inventory. But I'll probably do that off screen if I do that. I don't believe I need axes. And I have an enchanted dagger, so I don't need those. At least I hope I don't need these. Oh, hello. this is better than what I have. Okay. Actually, let me see if someone needs these before I sell stuff. Like vellum, definitely don't need. I don't know if I should keep these. Okay, and what do you have for me? You have a bunch of concentrator agents and corruptor agents. I know I need these for like potion making. 1 point to spend. Oh, okay. I can like, oh yeah, restriction mage, restriction warrior, rogue. Makes sense. Oh, you have gifts for no money. Wait. Alistair doll? What? I feel like they've added stuff, like gifts, because I don't remember these. I'm hoping Bowden's gonna be here for a long time and he's gonna just sit there. Ranger. And a Templar. Wait, is this how I unlock things? Lumps of coal? Thoughtful gift? Sugarcane? I'm so confused. I definitely feel like they've added gifts. These are not familiar to me at all.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
A savant is just someone who's very knowledgeable about a certain topic. You know, I don't need any enchanting done at the moment. I just kind of wanted to get rid of the arrow over your head. Hello, Miss Loner.
What do you wish of me?
Like to ask you something.
If you must.
Is Plymouth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficar?
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I've heard a little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Just how long ago is this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which, she never invaded or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Huh. How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters, though.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds, after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect even to her.
And do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
An interesting story. Thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious, nevertheless.
My mother died. Recently, in fact.
Ah, then you have my sympathies, for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Morrigan approves, +5. Alright. Interesting. I do like the little chats with the party members. Hello, Sten. How are you doing?
Why are we stopping?
Never mind.
As you wish.
I'm actually going to cut the episode off here. I just realized how long this video is getting. So, I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Age Origins.